All right, you have shot your pixelation animation and now you're ready to get your frames onto the computer. So you're going to need to take the memory card out of the camera and put it into a card reader, either built in into your computer or into some sort of USB card reading device that can plug into your computer. And so I'm going to do that now. And you should see that pop up in just a moment, and there it is. And if I open that up, I've got all my files, including my pop-through files, and I've already transferred them over to the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and eject that disk. And as I mentioned, I already have my files up here. And now I've just transferred them to a general folder on the desktop. We want to be specific about our folder structure. So I'm going to open up this folder. Inside here I have 5 folders. I've got my AE projects for After Effects projects. That's where I'm going to be doing most of my editing, if not all of it. I may go into Final Cut Pro and do some editing there, so I've got a Final Cut Pro projects folder. I've got my HD Finals folder, and that's for once it's completely mastered, if I am mastering in HD, which you may or may not. I've got my master files, and that's where I'm going to transfer my files in just a moment. And then I got a test folder, and I like to have a test folder where I can just throw simple test movies into in order to review them, and I know everything that goes into the test folder can be discarded. So and usually I'll call my tests test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, etc. And then I'll wipe that out periodically as space demands. So that's my file structure. I've got that open. I'm going to open up my pop-through folder and look at my 2 windows here. Now I did several shoots, and this was the first one I did, and it was a pop-through. And then I've got a project stuck in here too, and I've got some. This is the last deal I did. And I'm going to select all, Control A, Control C, or Command C, go into my master files and Command Paste. So it's about a gigabyte. It's 321 frames for a pretty short animation. We'll let those files transfer over. And we're ready to go. So inside my folder structure, again, I've got my projects for AE, Final Cut, my HD Finals, my master files, which now has all my files in it, and my test folder. So I can close that up and open up After Effects.